Greetings. Thank you for joining me. We're going to talk about a lot of questions that have been asked about flood insurance, especially in 2024. We've had lots of questions from buyers and sellers, both about flood insurance. Flooding is the most common natural disaster in the U.S. Even a few inches of rain can cause flood damage in a house. It doesn't take a hurricane or a real disaster like we've seen in 2024. Even a small couple inches can do a lot of damage to the house. And no, your homeowner's insurance is not going to cover it. They're just not going to do it. Federal disaster assistance may be available, but it's going to be limited to help you out at all. And it won't be guaranteed, so you can't really count on that. The best protection is to have flood insurance. And if you consider everything, it's not really expensive. If you look around your house and see just what kind of damage could be done and what you're going to need, it's really not that expensive. It is going to be absolutely required if you live in a high-risk area. If there's only 1% chance or higher, and you have a federal-backed mortgage, you're going to have to buy it anyway. The cost is going to vary greatly from one house to the next, from one location to the next. So there's no flat rate on that. Your options for purchasing are going to be from the National Flood Insurance Program, or you can check FEMA's website, give you a little bit more information, and I'll leave these in the comments, this information. You can go to private insurers. They charge comparable rates, but they're going to offer you more coverage than you're going to get through FEMA. That you get the basics, but the private insurer is going to give you more coverage. And they can also be bought as a supplement to FEMA. If you get FEMA, you can see what they cover. Then you can go back to a private insurer and have them cover what FEMA is not going to cover. And typically there's a 30-day waiting period. You can't wait till the end of August and the first hurricane and buy flood insurance. You're going to have it 30 days in advance. But consult with your attorney for specific state laws concerning flood insurance and that kind of thing. This is governed by the states. This is Florida, where I'm talking about. That's where I work, is in Florida and live. But if you're not from Florida, then you need to check your state laws where you do live. Thanks again for joining me, and let's hope we don't see the damages from fires and floods that we've seen in 2024 and the beginning of 25. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you again soon.